Hello everyone and welcome to another Minecraft Survival Series, and where today we begin our new mini game. Also, how did you enjoy your July the 4th? I know that by the time this video is gonna be uploaded, it's gonna be uploaded by Thursday, but I'm recording this on Tuesday, so yeah. I enjoyed my July the 4th, especially because of the fireworks I had. But where I live, you really don't need fireworks. Just get yourself a chair, some mosquito spray, so you can take away all those mosquitoes, and maybe a Coca-Cola, and then you're good. And I'll tell you what happens in the trailer park in just a few seconds. So who are we checking out today? Sadly, we still haven't gotten a name tag for you. We got some enchanted bows and one enchanted book, but that's mostly it. So we're gonna keep on working to get you one, whatever gender you are. But hopefully, you'll find you one sooner or later. Anyways, let's see, who do we want to take on today? Let's take night today, because last night, get it? Tonight, last night, last night was epic. As I was saying, you really didn't need any fireworks. The trailer park got you covered. It's pretty much saying, "I got you, bro," without even having to say it. You just take out your chair, whatever drink you want, some bug spray, and then you just get out there, and then you just wait until like roughly 9:30, and then you just once it's 9:30, you're gonna hear some little fireworks, maybe some fountains off in the distance. Maybe they might begin the big fireworks, but sooner or later, like around 9:40 or 9:50, the fireworks really start beginning. Now my fireworks were okay to some fireworks. Like some of my fireworks were just like the other fireworks because mine went in the air with did a few explosions. Some of my fireworks went like did a whistle when it went in the air. This year's fireworks were a whole lot better than any other years because before this year, Georgia couldn't get level 4 fireworks, and level 4 fireworks were any fireworks that can go in the air, and since the ones that go in the air were not legal in Georgia back then I couldn't buy one any at Walmart. I mean, I could go all the way to Alabama and buy one, but I don't have a car, so I'm so poor, right? Anyways, enough talking about July the 4th. We know that this little mess happened, but we fixed it. It works now. It shouldn't break this red, expensive wool. But anyways, enough talking about fireworks and July the 4th. Let's talk about this horse. Yes, this horse. Yeah, let's not talk about this horse. So this is a brand new minigame which I'll be building for today. Now this minigame is a very fun minigame. It took me a while to think about it, how it would work, the redstone. And here's all the supplies you'll be needing. You'll need a lot of fire charges. That's the major needed thing. Another needed thing is a server blocks. You'll definitely need those. You'll definitely need redstone. Definitely need buttons and pistons, normal pistons, some dispensers, some fences. I guess the fences aren't really needed, but it makes it look more better. And stone, but it doesn't matter. It can be whatever block it could be. It could be dirt. It could be anything except any type of wood, any type of leaves, any type of block that can get burned up. So yeah, don't not get any other block except don't get all the block. You can get all the blocks you want except anything that's flammable. All right. So let's begin. So I already dug down on the Uh, yeah. Thank you for anybody who said bless you. Anyways, um. So I did the ground first because I knew that was gonna take a while, and I know you people don't want to see that. I mean, I wouldn't want to see that when somebody else is building. So the first, I'm just gonna show you how big this place is. So let me show you the length. The length is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So this whole thing is 25 blocks long. Now let's check the width. So starting from right here, let's count this fence as 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So you want to make an area that's 24 by 21. So yeah, good luck doing that. Once you finish, you might want to pause the video right there if you're gonna actually build this. If you're not gonna actually build this, or you just want to see what it does first, then continue with the video. But if you really think I'm super smart and think I can build the most funnest games, then pause the video and just do that first, so you don't take forever. But you know, it's not that bad if you don't pause the video and just watch the video again. You know, watching the videos a lot of times is a good idea. You know. Sure, I might get more money, but who cares? Who cares, agents? It's free. It's a free country. Anyways, let me just continue putting fences all around the whole area. Now you might be wondering why am I putting fences instead of I don't know, like something like blocks. I don't know. I just feel like fences were needed. Like it looks more better. I don't know. This is more of my creative point. It's not needed. You might even not like it, but I do. Anyways, let me just go to sleep before all these monsters start spawning in. I already just saw a skeleton, so let's just move this horsey out of the. You know, screw it. We're sleeping right beside a horse, right beside a horse's leg. Anyways, ooh, a zombie. There we go. We got rid of him. So once you're done putting all the fences down, if you're already doing that, let me just get my next material you're gonna be needing. You'll be needing the only netherrack. I mean not netherrack, nether brick. Now you could even use nether brick as the block like this block I'm using is stone. You can use netherrack too because I mean nether brick because that doesn't break as well. But I just decided to use stone because I like a bit of a mixture of colors. Anyways, let's get yourself the nether nether brick, and boom. So you're just gonna pretty much do this. You're gonna do this one more block up. There we go. So you're gonna want to do this two blocks up above the fence, and then just do it the whole way around. Anyways, I guess this is a wonderful time to continue my story of my video game history. Now, where I was I was talking about that Pirates of the Caribbean game, wasn't I? I was talking about that in the last episode. So let's just continue on. So I continue getting more Crash Bandicoot games and other Game Boy games. There was one game called Cars, which I enjoyed. But the only annoying thing about that game is that sooner or later you know a print on your finger. You want to go in like why? Because you would have to hold the A button for about 5 minutes straight. And back then, I thought, hey, the harder I press the button, the faster my car will go. I mean, it doesn't make any difference, right? I mean, if you push a pedal to the metal faster, and harder, then that means you go faster. So that means if you press the A button harder, you'll go faster. No, agents, do not make that mistake as I did. You will be glad that I told you just listen because right now I have an A print in my finger. I'm just joking, you know. I'm joking, agents. I wouldn't joke about that, would I? Actually, I just joked about it, so eh. So yeah, I had a lot of Game Boy games. I enjoyed my life of Game Boy. You might be wondering, how did my Game Boy life end? Well, it all ended on this on this, not on this date, but on this very sad day. So, Ruben and his family, his whole family, he has a cousin family, so I'll tell you all of my cousin family in another episode, maybe one day. I might tell you a story we might have had. We have a lot of stories, but that's for another episode. Anyway, so me and my normal parents' family and my cousin family go to CC's Pizza. If you don't know what CC's Pizza is, search it up on the website. Search it up on Google. Just search CC Pizza, like CC, like CICI Pizza, CICI Pizza. It should show up, but it's probably gonna be spelled differently because I don't have the time to spell it correctly. But anyways, so me and my family went to CC's Pizza. And I was just into my Game Boy a lot. I don't mean, I'm into it a little bit. I'm not into it just a little bit. I'm into it too much, ladies. I'm pretty much, and I was pretty much an addict back when I was a little kid. So I guess things don't change, do they? My mom would probably say, "Oh, look who changed." I guess Game Boy wasn't good at it all. Anyways, so, what am I gonna, blah, blah, blah. I'm trying to remember the story again. Can't believe I can't remember my own story, um, so, let me think. So I was a really an addict to Game Boy. And I just played that during the night time, just like the cool kids would do. And that wasn't always a good idea because I was always sleepy at church, so not a good idea. Not a good idea. Because my mom would say, "Wake up!" I'm like, "Huh?" And probably then the mass would have ended. Now, back then I was a big fan of mass. Today I guess I'm a somewhat a fan, I guess. But anyways, let's just continue back to the story. We went to Caesar's Pizza, but I was in the middle of a game, and I was playing the Pirates of the Caribbean game. Still didn't know how to. Still didn't know that I could just do something to stop all of this. Stop all the me trying starting from the beginning out. I still didn't figure it out. Took me way too long to figure it out, but anyways, what was it? Oh, yes. So I told my parents when we were in the car, when we were about to enter Caesar's Pizza, that I wanted to bring my Game Boy because I was about to finish the whole game. And I don't mean the little bit the game. The whole game. I was so proud. The battery was turning red, so I was charging that. Back then there were chargers, but they were not very good chargers. Anyways, yeah, where was I? Yes. So so my parents were like, "Look, you're probably gonna lose your Game Boy that way, so I don't think it's a good idea." And me being the smart kid I am, said, "No, I am responsible." And they were like, "Oh, okay. If you lose it, it's not our fault." I don't like it when parents say that. They go like, "Oh, if you lose it, it's not my fault." I mean, that's pretty much going like, "Oh, it's all my fault." But then again, it is technically all my fault if I lost it. Anyway, so I brought the Game Boy in there, ate a lot of pizza, then decided to play Game Boy. But what made me feel even more dumber than usual is that there was an arcade. There was an arcade where in the Caesar's Pizza. There was like a huge arcade, and the card games didn't really cost that much. They were like pretty cheap, I guess. Not the most expensive thing you would ever see. probably $1 for 2 credits and a racing game or shooting game. So it wasn't really that much, but I just decided to bring my Game Boy because I really needed to pass that level for some reason. I mean, I really didn't notice I could just put in the password and just save the level. But you know, I just didn't notice stuff back then. You know, not every little kid is gonna go like, oh, that's what it means. I understand. I understand everything. I know everything. Anyways, let me just continue with the story. So I get in the arcade, and my cousin, being the awesome cousin he is, gives me 50 cents. You know, 50 cents isn't that bad back then. I mean, there's a lot of spoiled kids that go like, "Mommy, I want $5 for," and then comes back and says, "I want $20." I mean, I shouldn't complain that much about the kids for today because I usually do that in another episode. So let me just not do that in this episode. So let me just continue with the story. Anyways, so so we get into the arcade. I play a few games, leave my Game Boy in my pocket, and then the smart me goes like, "Oh, I just feel so weird having a Game Boy in my pocket. I should be very smart and put it right beside me." But the thing is, it probably won't be beside me in the next 5 seconds. So I just play a game, get distracted pretty well. I'm surprised I got that distracted with one arcade game. So I play a few rounds of that arcade game. That was the one epic arcade game. I don't know why it was epic, but I guess it was epic enough to distract me. And then I just played and played and played and played and played until I ran out of credits, and I only had 1 credit. So you know how good I was. But by the time I turned around to get my Game Boy to go home, my Game Boy was gone. Was gone. No, I didn't drop it. No, I didn't. This is not fake. No. Any other questions that make me sound like I'm telling a lie? All of this is true, 100% true. And I'm sad that it happened. That was my only Game Boy, and I lost it. I only had one job, and I failed. Anyways, that's the story of me losing my Game Boy. Hopefully you enjoyed that Game Boy story. So let me just continue on with the game, and let me show you how all of this little gun works. So this right here is the contraction you're gonna be needing to make the game. Now this might look very confusing, and at first it was kind of confusing, but here's what I wanted to do to begin with. I wanted to make a game which has to do something with the observer block, because the observer block does things that has never been done before. So, and let me show you what it does. Let me just break this block with another block, because you know cobblestone is normal stone is very expensive. So let's just use this cobblestone right here just for now. So here's what you have to do in the game. Let me just get myself a button. But the recorder is in the way, so let me just put a button right there. So here's what you have to do in the game. So there's 6 guns. There's 3 guns on this side, and there's 3 guns on this side. They're both aiming each other. So there's gonna be a gun aiming at that one, right here, and there's gonna be another one right there in the middle, and one right here. So here's your objective. Inside these dispensers are gonna be fire charges, and if you don't know what fire charges do in dispensers, you should try it out. But you press the button, it shoots out a fire charge, continues on, and hopefully hits one of the blocks, one of the wood blocks. So you're gonna be needing a few wood blocks just like these. Only 3, all right? So you just get 3 like this. So you put 2 fences up, places 3. Then you want to put in a server block in the middle block. Place 2 pieces of stone under the server block. Place some redstone all the way up to this piston, and make sure the piston's right in front of the dispenser, and make sure it can actually block this dispenser. So the objective of the game is that the fire charge hits the block, burns at least the middle one, because if it burns the middle one, then this dispenser is not going to be working anymore. Am I going like, why? Well, let me show you why. Let me just pretend that's the middle block gone just because of the fire charge. And there you go. You can't shoot anything out of a dispenser that's been blocked off. You can't at all. You can try, but you can't. So you pretty much screwed all your fire charges with one shoot at that one, and this one you won't work anymore. So you might be wondering, how does this work? Well, the server block can detect any changes, and since the block is not there anymore once it gets burned, the piston pushes the cobblestone block, which is above the dispenser, before it shoots down. And that's mostly it. That's mostly it. That's the mostly done. And then, one important thing, the only thing you're probably gonna be able to have is this an axe, and not this type of axe though. A normal wood axe, no enchantments, and you're not gonna be able to use any other tool except for your axe, your wooden axe, and your hand to turn off the wood. I mean, turn off the burning wood. You might go like, then that's not gonna be very hard. Well, there's 3 guns. You can go like two, and then you're gonna go like two, and then you're gonna go like two. You can just you just have to think very smart to know how to fool the other person. But that's mostly the end of the video. So in by the next episode, I'm gonna have all these guns already ready for the to show you how it's done and stuff like that. And this game isn't really that hard, but the next game I'm building is going to be one heck of a long game. So I'm going to be gathering a lot of resources, so you know that's going to be a lot of gathering resources episodes. But that's mostly the end of the video. I want to thank you for watching. Subscribe if you're new. Like if you like the video. This is the Amazing Ruben saying, subscribe if you're new. Like if you like the video. I decided again. You just keep on repeating that until you subscribe to me. You shall subscribe to me. You shall subscribe to me. But yes, once in the video, I want to thank you for watching. This is Amazing Ruben saying, good. Bye everyone. Goodbye. 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 Goodbye everyone.